Welcome back to Burgundy Drip Gold Trim. If you're here for the first time, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely make sure after you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. Now let's get right into this video. Back with a drip that hits and a trim that fits so eloquently well. It's your boy, sound, style, provided, curated by yours truly, Mr. Royale Black. We gotta talk, man. This whole staff, we have to have a quick intermission, a quick intervention, if you know what I mean. Like that was highly unacceptable on many levels, on many levels of unacceptable. What I witnessed in person, firsthand, what the world got to witness, like that was like a old school. That's a loss that we would expect to take in the Snyder era. And I know we're still fresh off the Snyder era, and we're not, we're getting adjusted into. And that's our first loss, whether it be regular season or preseason, with Josh Harris. So a lot of people said that it's humble pie. We did have a lot of turnovers, so I guess you could say it's an apple turnover fest. But I wasn't really getting too ahead of myself with us beating Buffalo. Of course, I wanted us to win, but if anything, we did go down and lose. I didn't want a morale victory, like, oh yeah, we played hard, but I could settle for that, like if we lost, because it is a Super Bowl contender. And these guys, like, the game plan was just terrible out the gate. Like, one thing I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna start writing down more notes, because I really go off top with a lot of this, and I'm more visual than analytical. Like, I'm old school in this sense. So why would you drop a young quarterback who's, if you want to be technical in a sense, no, technically he's not a rookie, but far as his experience, he's still on the rookie scale of experience, because he only had one start as a rookie. And you know he's a baller, and he's a playmaker. The game plan was just terrible. It was just terrible out the gate. We went away from the run when Brian Robinson was hot on that second half of the game, which I didn't understand, which I kind of wish we just established more of the run, the screen, the short pass to begin with, and then probably try some shots downfield instead of just constantly just trying to, drop back and try to hit slants. And you don't really have this line that can really set up a lot of like these longer developing plays and concepts. We don't have the line, especially at the tackle position. They're getting beat. You're starting to see Sam really tremble a lot. Like, yes, he has an issue with holding on to the ball too long. A lot of young quarterbacks do, especially those who improvise. So I feel like a way that could have been addressed until like we got the blocking scheme fixed. We got everything in place for him to formulate and create a pocket till that was fixed. Why not roll him out the pocket? Why not move the pocket? Why not let him make plays on the run, plays with his feet? Why not be ahead of the defense? Like, if you wanted to, keep it short and sweet, I'm cool with that. Fine with the short passes, the screens. It wasn't even a check down. Like, every play you see was a drop back. And it's to the point, Sam, he's still, like I said, he has rookie experience where he's staring down his receivers too much. And you can't do that against seasoned and disciplined veterans like the Buffalo Bills. They're going to jump the gun. And it's to the point, like, when I was in the crowd, like, even the Bills fans was like, man, this, like, pretty much we gave them the game. We gave them all their points. We turned over the ball in their territory. And then why do AG have the ball, like, while we're running the ball? We're trying to get out of their territory. We're trying to march upfield. Like, Brian Robinson should have been fed the ball. And I thought we learned this from the Scott Turner era, because there were games we lost when we stopped running the ball. There were games that were pretty much in our control when we stopped running the ball. A lot of people was like, oh, Heineke wouldn't have did that. Heineke, as much hell as we give Scott Turner, I think Scott Turner, he knew how to utilize Heineke. He knew that he was limited as far as his arm. Like, everybody knew that. And I guess, like, you feel like, oh, Sam's a gunner, he has the arm. But then again, if we know you're going to drop back and you don't have the line, it's like, hey, like, these players are going to be longer to develop. Like, where's, like, play with the short pass game, man. Just play with the screen game. I didn't see a check down pass, and I know I didn't see a screen pass that whole game. I know I didn't. Like, even like the Buffalo fans that I was conversing with at the game, they were just like man, what's up with y'all coach? What's up with y'all staff? Like, we pretty much gave them the game. Like, a lot of people see the scores like, oh, you guys got your ass beat, and we did. We beat ourselves and they beat us. Like, you can't get mad that they're going to take advantage of them getting the ball in their territory when they have a little bit of field to work with in school. I can't be mad at that, because I would take those points, and we left too many points and opportunities out on the field, which Buffalo capitalized on, and you cannot be mad at that. You have to be accountable. EB, what were you doing? Like, we have to hold ourselves accountable for that. Like, it was not even any adjustment. Like, count the ball with B-Rob. The game we lost to the Giants, I believe Brian Robinson was averaging over 7 yards per carry. Like, they stopped giving them the ball. They stopped feeding them the ball. The Giants can't stop the run. We kept on trying to pass. Like, Heineke didn't throw 4 interceptions, I know, but you don't want to put the ball in Heineke's hand when he has to pass when you're down like that, when you have an advantage. And then keep it short and sweet. Keep the checkdowns going if it's not there. You know what I'm saying? This will open up opportunities where you can scheme up something to go downfield. And like, Sam, you have to get Terry, you have to get Jahan involved. The last 2 games, Terry McLaurin has 11 catches. The last 2 games, Jahan Dotson has like 4 catches. This is like insane. Like, Curtis Samuel, no, nothing against him. He's not the primary target and receiver. We know what he's used for. He's the jackknife for the offense. It's just too much. I guess, I don't know if this is overwhelming for EB that he has all this talent and not know how to utilize it. This is just insane. Like, you have Terry McLaurin. You have one of the best receivers in the league who's been under the radar, who finally gets the spotlight, he finally gets the money, and he gets the quarterback with the arm that can move. This is what we've been asking for years. And then it's going to come back to the conversation of, why would you start a 5th rounder? This is why he fell to the 5th round. A lot of people dropped in last year's draft because of the media scare. Like, let's just be real. Like, and a lot of people felt it wasn't like no day one legit superstar to draft, but it's definitely been some gems in the 2022 draft. And a lot of the guys that's coming out 2023, it's still question marks, but they look like they're going to be something in the next few years. So, like, I guess, and then they're saying like the 2024 draft might even be better than the 2023. We'll see. But back on track with this staff, like, Ron, like, is just too laxed, too relaxed, and he's too content on this. Like, bro, your job's on the line. You have to get on this staff. Jack Del Rio, listen, I understand, like, the soft zone coverage. You have to, like, probably, far as the zone coverage go, and your packages and your personnel in the packages and these zones, you have to find a way to get a corner or safety, somebody that can utilize the speed and somebody that can learn how to control that zone and that space of the field, because some of the zone coverages, you just kept on seeing linebackers matched up with Stephon Diggs on big plays. And like that right there, you didn't even see no adjustment in the second half. Like, I'm sitting in the crowd just screaming, like, bro, like, why is a linebacker, as far as like playing that even zone coverage right there? Like, why not even making a small adjustment like that? So where you know what you see, you need to fix it moving forward. Like, me and a guy next to me, we just like, wow, Jamin Davis is on. I seen Cody Barton get beat a few times on crucial third downs. It's just insane. Like, Del Rio, like, even though the offense was more the issue, especially the line, Sam has to get the ball out quick. And I'm not understanding, where's the screen game? Where's the check down that I said in the offseason? If you follow my videos, this will help a young quarterback in a safety blanket, as being a safety blanket. We don't have the line, and we see that the left tackle and the right tackle position is terrible. Andrew Wiley, you could have stayed in Kansas City. I understand Evie wanted to bring some of his boys with him, but bruh, like, something got to give. Something got to change, man. And Charles Leno, we already know about how, like, a lot of the base feel about him. We ain't got to get into that, man. I just know this moving forward. Like, if this isn't corrected, like, Ron and staff which Josh Harris and Magic Johnson really don't owe and have any loyalty to, because these are not their guys. This is going to change. And then along with that change, we might lose some of our other guys that the team and the fan base is familiar with. Because like it or not, Cam Curl and all these guys are guys that Ron drafted. We like them as players, like I said before. If anything, Ron was to step down, I wouldn't mind him being in some way, some type of consultant to the general managers. Some position, I don't know what title to give him. Because as far as the roster building, he has got some gems in here. We have to give him that. Some guys that are some of these guys are fan favorites now. We just got to be realistic. Like even with Heineke, if it wasn't for Ron and Scott Turner, Heineke wouldn't be here. Everybody loves Heineke. They want a Scott Turner fired, but y'all forget who. And if it wasn't for the COVID emergency rule, Heineke wouldn't even been here. That was even terrible to begin with. After the first interception, I'm thinking EB, he gonna say, all right, we're gonna settle this kid down. We're gonna try to run a screen game, keep it short and sweet, get him moving, move the pocket. We don't have, like, how do you not see this like early in the game? Like, yes, Sam, you have to get rid of the ball. I mean, this guy, I just guess every time he snaps, he's just hearing footsteps, and to the point, like, he can't even see like his receivers anymore. Like, it just got really that bad. He finished 19 for 29. Okay. Was that about 67%? I guess 66, 66. I don't know, but I know I'd rather him I'd rather him just got us the W or some type of competition throughout the game. Like, it was just terrible and unbearable to watch. But at the same time, you try to maintain some sanity and some peace and smile through all this. So you have to become a comedian. Like, literally, like, you even had the Bills fans like even confused, like, what is our staff doing? Like, y'all just giving us the game? That's pretty much what it looked like. And this unacceptable moving forward to a team like Philly, like a big game. But I did say in prior videos, I did prefer us to be 2-1 going into Philly. So I guess that is a positive. But, and it's a week-to-week league, so we might have stunk it up. We might come out this week and score like 36 points. We might edge out Philly. A win is a win. And I'll give y'all a score prediction and some more content throughout the week. Till then, man, please jump up in the comment section and engage with a brother, man. If you're going to agree, you cool with me. If you're going to disagree, please do so respectfully, man. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please get me back into that YouTube algorithm and recommendation. A brother really needs that. I appreciate it. Till the next time, I'm going to hit you with a drip and a trim that fits. Peace and blessing. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Peace.